All right, this your boy Dr. Hood, and we back with another exclusive. Everything is fair use over here. This is H19D. If you didn't know, hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Hit the bell for notifications. Okay, we got Kendra G live. Kendra G singles on YouTube live. You know, we've been going in. Kendra's been getting it in. A lot of people been saying she's the male version of Kevin Samuels. I think they got different styles. You know, I don't know if I just want to give her the Kevin Samuels, the tag yet, but she's been over there cooking and doing what she do. So salute to her. Go support the channel, whatever it is. Everything's fair use, and you know how it goes. Let's go.
Hi, what's your name?
Shay.
Shay, where you calling us from? Is it Shayla, your full name?
Shayla, yes. Atlanta.
Shayla, and where you calling me from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. How old are you, Shayla?
I'm 40.
40. Do you have any children?
I have one daughter.
One daughter.
So this is a 40-year-old jumping up on Kendra G's show looking for love. She's in Atlanta. You know, that's a highly populated area. So, yeah, you know, I don't think it should be hard for her to find something. But, you know, a lot of times is, you know, if you're not the right person, people aren't going to be able to find you. You know, and I just keep it short like that. We'll just make the reactions really short and sweet. We're reacting to this video. You know, and like I said, everything's fair use.
So how old's your daughter?
She's 13.
13. What do you do for a living, Shayla?
I'm an entrepreneur. I have a baking business.
Entrepreneur. You own your own baking business. Okay. What do you bake?
Treats. I do edibles.
Oh shit.
Ah.
See, you never know who you gonna meet on here. This girl doing edibles. She down in Atlanta. You know, got the marijuana business booming down there. You know, I think they legalized it down there. I'm up in Washington, so I see how it goes. You know, got some family members that dibble and dabble with some edibles and stuff. You know, it's a real lucrative business. And this is what, you know, this woman does. You know what I'm saying? Salute to her for, you know, figuring it out. Although, you know, she's got one kid, so you know, I mean, she probably doesn't want any more. Or if she does, you know, maybe she should have took a little bit of that time while she was, you know, worried about her career and focused it more on a family and having a man in her life, rather than, well, so she won't have to come on Kendra G. You know, Kendra G could be the end all be all solution for women to come and call the show and hook up. You know, maybe her ratings and her success rate is so high that this would be a good avenue for females. But if it's not, then, I mean, you know, you gotta look at that too, right?
Oh, treats with weed.
Yeah.
Marijuana.
You see my earring?
No, what is it? Oh, is that a blunt?
Yes.
So she got blunts in her ear. She definitely an entrepreneur. She definitely not working for anybody rocking earrings like that, I don't think. But, you know, let's get into it.
This lady makes them. Their jewelry she makes.
Ah, okay. So you really into the marijuana business?
I am. I'm an advocate. I think that is very helpful for people with ailments and stuff. I think that it helps more than it harms.
So what do you have? You up here trying to date. You know, what do you have?
People, and I think weed gets a bad rap.
Okay. All right. So, well, it is legal in most states now. Oh, Shayla, you good? Shayla, you're frozen.
Man, Shayla done nodded off or something.
Hello?
Hello, you was frozen for a second, baby.
I don't know what happened.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's continue. It's your birthday, baby.
April 25th.
I noticed she's moving that camera a lot, and usually she tells the dudes to quit moving the camera. I'm sure she's told women to, but she makes sure that, you know, she get to, you know, motherfucker get to see who the guy is. You know, the guy's not gonna be able to hide that all, but she can flip the camera around. You know, I mean, it's not really affecting the visibility, so it's not much of a big deal. And then, you know, there's plenty of clips where she probably told a woman to stop about moving the camera and, you know, getting the camera and stuff. But I know that she really does that to men a lot.
Taurus too.
It is Taurus night. You know, I'm a Taurus, so you know I'm loving that, child. Shouts out to Taurus. My birthday's May 7th. We the best.
Yes.
Shayla Atlanta, Shayla Atlanta, 40, has one daughter that's 13, is a Taurus. Entrepreneur, has her own baking business with marijuana and treats. Let's get to it. What kind of man you looking for?
Somebody that ain't full of shit, Kendra.
Wow. So we've dove, and look at Kendra's mouth. We've dove all the way, you know, to where women are, and this is sad because this is a black woman. This is my sister. You know, this is one of our sisters. You know, and she, you know, in her 40 years or 20 years, you know, 25 years, and you know, she been out here. You know, I don't know how old her daughter is, and you know, everything, dealing with men. She doesn't look homosexual. You know, she looks heterosexual. I mean, I know that's a, you know, you don't know. I guess it don't have a look on it, but she doesn't seem like that. She might be looking for a woman, so maybe we just need to hear a little bit more. But she's looking for somebody that's not full of shit. You know, to where it doesn't even matter what this motherfucker, you know, as long as he's not full of shit. You know, he don't have to be tall. You know, he don't have to, you know, so far. But I guess she wants the 3 6's from a man. You know, she doesn't want to settle. But this is the one. That's what the title says. So she does have some, but just somebody that's not full of shit. That's her first thing. You know, like, you know, you full of shit. Yeah, what is that? Because it's the expectations. You know, it's the expectations that you have that people can't live up to. And that's why they're full of shit. But I'll let you tell it.
I'm tired of these broke down, unmotivated, looking for a home, they homeless. I need somebody that's focused and that.
Shayla, you talking all that junk and your Wi-Fi ain't Wi-Fiing.
See, Kendra's, I know that, man. Kendra. Kendra. I think the new thing is to bash women. You know, that's the thing, because they, you know, they try to say Kevin Samuels was doing that. You know, that's why he blew up. He started attacking women, and you know, and I heard a clip before I came over to Kendra. And Kendra, you know, you kind of attacking her Wi-Fi, Kendra. What's up with that? Is it, you know, maybe you are trying to be the next Kevin Samuels, even though I don't understand how any woman could ever think that she's a man, and why so many women intrigued with being men and doing things, you know, the way men do. Yeah, you know, it's an interesting topic.
Now your Wi-Fi is frozen. Now I know you don't want a homeless guy, but you gotta have Wi-Fi good. If you're gonna make all those demands, you talking about I want a homeless guy, I'm gonna need you to get a
my Wi-Fi tripping. It's Xfinity, Kendra. It ain't.
Your Wi-Fi is not allowing you to be great.
Right.
Child, I'm trying to work with you, Shayla. Let's see if you come back.
If that was a guy, she if that was a guy, he would have been out of there. I'm gonna just go ahead.
Honey, you was going in.
I'm by the router, Kendra. I done moved by the router now.
Okay, we need the light though, because we gotta see your face.
Okay, hold on.
So go by the router.
Okay.
Okay. So continue on. You don't want no man that don't got no home.
Don't got no home. They homeless. They looking for a place to live and stay with you. I need him to be focused. I need him to have something going for himself, goals.
You see all of these demands? And I'm not saying that because, you know, a woman shouldn't have demands or a man shouldn't have demands, but you know, we don't demand anything. All we want is a woman to be pretty. You know, that's all we give a fuck about. You know, and I say we because, you know, as a majority, you know, you look at the majority, that's what the statistics say. I can sit here and argue with the statistics. I can argue with the statistics. Okay?
And have some money, because my main thing is I like nice things. I take care of myself. I take care of my daughter. I pay all my bills. I can take care of me. I need you to be able to add to me.
Add to you. All right, so Shayla, let's start there because you went there. How much money he gotta make?
I want 666, Kendra.
And
I ain't talking about them.
Wait, break it down. Say it again. You're not doing what?
I said I want him to be 6'6". I'm 5'9", so he needs to be at least 6 foot tall or better. He needs to make 6 figures or more, and he needs to have at least 6 inches or better.
Okay. Have you ever?
She's out of her rabbit ass mind. You know what I'm saying? This is what she wants. Obviously, it's not easy for her to get because she wouldn't be on Kendra G acting like, you know, this is what she wants.
6'6". I'm 5'9", so he needs to be at least 6 foot tall or better. He needs to make 6 figures or more, and he needs to have at least 6 inches or better.
Okay. Have you ever dated a guy with all 3?
Yes.
Definitely. What happened?
You see how unbelievable it is for a woman to have dated somebody with all 3. You know, they're giving up the blueprint on, you know, what men measure up to. You know, that's what it is. It's 6 inches of meat. You know, motherfucker 6 foot tall. You know, they don't want no motherfucker 5'9", 5'10". You know, they want motherfucker, he gotta at least be 6 foot tall, you know. But then you gotta look at what type of attributes does she bring to the table, you know? You know, as a woman. Does she own that house? You know, you 40. What type of attributes are you coming to the table with?
I think that I'm a giver, and I give too much, and I may not be, you know how I just told you all the things that I want? I may not be as open when I initially meet a person, and
what are you saying? Because you definitely shouldn't be tripping over your feet because you're 40. You should know exactly what you've been doing and all the mistakes you made, because that's usually the age when a woman really wants to get right. She wants to get right with a man. She wants to put in the work. Not while she's in her 20s. She don't want to be tied down with a man. You know, fuck this. She want to live her best life. Running around having babies with men that you're not going to be with. And you know you're not going to be with. You know. Fuck the relationship that just went bad and, you know, that's just the way it is, you know. But what about the relationship where you know this motherfucker's not going to be there? Okay? So you're not all up front. You know, I need to know a little bit more about what you're talking about.
Like a fantasy type. If I like you or if I'm into you, then I don't require as much because, like I said, I take care of myself. So I get stuck in a rut of they're used to me being so independent.
You just said you was a giver.
No, I'm a giver.
Oh, you're a giver.
Yes.
So you want the guy to take care of you.
I do. I want somebody to add to me and to help me be a better me. I'm also in school to be an esthetician too.
I mean, that's cool and everything. You know, I had to Google that. I don't know what the fuck that is. But, and I probably should, and who cares? And I don't even care, right? But why you wait till you 40 to do that, though? And then you got all these qualifications this guy's gotta have. He gotta have his shit together. He gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Like, is your shit together? I mean, it looks like you're on the right track, okay? But is your shit together? And there's so many people that, you know, that's one of the top 5 things they want a motherfucker to have is his shit together. But your shit ain't even together. So when do you work on self? When do you spend that time? Like, cause she had taken 2 more weeks before she jumped on Kendra G's show to get her shit together? Or did she have to just jump up there real fast?
So the men that you dated that had all 3, the 666, you left them.
Yes, because they're not. How can I put it? I guess that you want to say they're. You know, they're at a place in their lives where they don't feel like they have to give as much.
Right, and so you want that same type of guy. That's what you want. That's what you just jumped up on here and said. And she asked me, you know, what was wrong with those guys. And the same thing that's wrong with them is going to be the same thing that a new guy is going to meet you. You're 40 years old. You can't give him a bunch of babies if that's what he wants. I'm not saying life's all about a bunch of kids. I got a bunch of kids. But life ain't about a bunch of kids, right? You know, some people are with it. Some people just want one like she's got. But what if this man what if that's what he wants? And a lot of men want families. And that's some of the things that women don't understand. Is that we want families, even though we don't say it. Like, we shouldn't have to say it. I shouldn't have to have a t-shirt on that says, I want a family. I want families. Or men want families, you know. I'm about to make that shit up.
So why would you say that's your requirement to receive again if your experience with that was the opposite of what you really desire?
Because I want something out of life, and I'm not gonna settle for something else. I just think the people that I came into encounter with wasn't for me.
So what is the word settle? So what do you mean by settle?
Settling meaning changing what I want out of the man that I desire and trying to go a different route.
But you haven't had the results. So going a different route might be smart for you. I mean, I hear what you're saying, and when you get up on here and it's all cap and everything, and yeah, Dr. Hood's using it for a content strategy and all of this shit.
Dating down or dating younger. I'm 40 years old. A lot of younger guys hit on me. So I've tried to date younger men and it didn't work out for me because they're not where I need them to be financially or mentally.
So if a guy comes to you, let's just say...
So it's the same shit Kevin Samuel said, basically. It's the same shit. Like if I was on this panel right now, that's what I would jump in, interrupt, and just say, so it's basically the same shit that Kevin Samuel said. He
doesn't have all 3 6's, right?
Mm-hmm.
But can treat you nice and be there and be loyal. Does he have an option because he doesn't have the 3 6's?
Yes, definitely. I'm willing to work. I'm willing to not settle, but compromise.
I think the word settle, sometimes women don't use it right. Because I think like if you're saying
Nah, Kendra, you said that. You know you didn't want to settle, and you know when you were on the Kevin Samuels, when you jumped on Kevin Samuels show, now you're trying to. I ain't even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna just play the video.
that you don't, if you choose a man that is not 6 feet, doesn't make 6 figures, and is not 6 inches, and if you consider that as settling, but the man you're with is a man that you can do life with, you can laugh with, you can build with, you're happy with, that's not settling. That's a blessing, to be honest.
Agree.
So I think that we gotta change up what settling means, because I think, you know, and I've had this conversation a lot of times. Listen, it's your life. After this live, I may never talk to you again. Who knows? I may never see you again. So do you. Like, what you decide to do is what you decide to do. Only you have to deal with the repercussions. But I just think that sometimes when women stand on, I don't want to settle if I'm with a guy that makes less than 6 figures. And I say this is why I always ask the question if you dated that guy, because a lot comes with that guy. And I really think,
Now, there's a lot that come with all guys. There's a lot that come with all guys. You know, there's guys that are under 6 foot, you know, that's running around, you know, and they're causing enough shit, you know, that a motherfucker 7 foot tall can't cause. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the thing. You know, you can't go into the situation looking for the big giant or the big scary monster, you know, that's gonna come around. You label everybody that fits in that category like that. You know, it's your skills that you have to seek out and find out what's real and paying attention. That's why it's not good to just run around and throw your body everywhere, because you won't really know. You got a lot of guys that you're dealing with. You won't be able to really focus and pay attention to anything that's going on, because you know this is the moment that you love to be in, and you know you're addicted to that moment. But you know, paying attention, not running your fucking mouth, is a good way, you know, to figure things out. So, you know, I don't feel no type of sympathy for this woman. You know, she's gonna hopefully get on here and find somebody good. Me personally, just throwing your email and telling people to hit up your DM and shit. I mean, if they hitting your DM, they hitting 20 other motherfuckers' DMs, 50 other DMs. You know, so good luck with that. Whatever your name is, I ain't even gonna reveal it. It's covered up by my overlay, but you know, I can see it. I know your name, but I ain't even gonna say the name.
I really think if a lot of women really dated that guy, it would not be high on the list of requirements. Because on one instance, y'all say y'all want this man that has 6. First of all, the man that got 6 inches,
he cheating.
6 figures. Well, I mean, listen, there are some loyal men. I don't want to give the whole rap to every guy, because they get mad at me when I say that too. But right. The men that sometimes are loyal, they're with a woman that they build with. Like, I really like right. Gucci Mane, because Gucci Mane to me is like a reformed man, right?
And this is the only example that she could name is Gucci Mane. And she don't know shit about this motherfucker. Gucci could be knee deep in some joints right now. You know.
He talks a lot about his love for his wife, Keisha Kayor, but a lot of that love stems from when he was at his lowest, she was there for him, right? So men want to know, like, a lot of times when you go after men with money, they know you want them for their money, so they're going to treat you a certain way. It's different if you're there before the money or if you help them build the money. You get a different type of respect. So, listen, I'm not trying to ruin nobody's dreams. If you want your 6...
Yeah, no, that was real. That was real right there. It's better if you build with a motherfucker young and grow with that motherfucker, you know, and be an asset. Don't fail, you know. But when you fail and then that relationship doesn't work, then you try to blame it on other shit. But you didn't help him get to the finish line, and it happens a lot. And so what is he supposed to do? Not win in life, dealing with you? And a lot of times he's gonna feel like he can get the job done with somebody else. But that's what he's really focused on. And yeah, you focus on romance and taking trips and all of this. He has to win at life. He has to be successful, more than a percentage of his peers. A large percentage of his peers, he wants to excel and stand out, So women want one thing, men want one thing. If you want her to have what she wants and she wants to have what you want, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what a good relationship is. Anyway, this Dr. Hood, there's plenty more left of this, but we ain't gonna get through all of it.
It's figured, man. Go ahead, girlfriend. Do what you do.
I've been there.
No, it's
and
not
I
people free.
I've tried to build with people, but then once you build them up, they gone.
I mean, listen, life has no guarantees in anything, and I think that's the other option too.
See, you don't know about what's building and all this, You don't know. But we ain't gonna take it all, man. I'm gonna leave the original video up in the joint. Respect for Kendra's channel, and we out, man. Peace.